How can sleep help you overcome and prevent workplace burnout? I'm Dr. David Geier, orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist. I help you feel and perform your best, regardless of age, injuries, and yes, burnout. Sleep is one of the most important things we can do for our health for any number of reasons, but especially as it pertains to the growing rates of burnout that more and more of us feel in our work. I've talked in other videos about how 2/3 of American workers, full-time American workers, feel burnout in their jobs at least some of the time. 23% actually feel it pretty much all the time, very often or always. These rates are increasing. The chronic stress we feel in whatever the industry, it can be the corporate world, it can be the medical world, and so many other fields. Even moms, stay-at-home moms, deal with this now. There's a whole book about it called Mommy Burnout, where they talk about these super moms trying to be everything and just running themselves into the ground. We all do it. When I was in my first job out of my fellowship, my first job as an attending orthopedic surgeon, I was running a sports medicine program at an academic medical center. And on top of that, I was trying to build a social media platform through a number of different things. Newspaper columns, obviously Twitter, Facebook, website, and writing blog posts, and a number of other different things. And I was doing that on top of my full-time job. So I would see patients all day, or I'd operate all day. Maybe I'd take call. Maybe I'd be covering a pro soccer game or a high school football game. And then after all of that, I'd go home and open my laptop and work for 3 or 4 hours on articles for the website or social media. I was staying up till midnight and getting up at 4. For 2 years, I averaged about 4 hours of sleep at night. Then for a number of other reasons, I realized this isn't sustainable. I was having some issues at work and just wasn't happy. And I knew sleep was one of the things that I basically had to correct course. And so I did. And this is what I'm going to talk about for you. Again, sleep is so important for our overall health, that here are a few things that I want to talk about. Basically, the bottom line is you need to get a good night's sleep every single night, no matter what. So what I did is I committed, I was going to average a certain amount of sleep per night for the course of a year. I started with 5 hours per night. I hit that. The next year I aimed for 6 hours per night, and I got that. But there's a number of ways you can do it. What I like to recommend to people is to actually track it. And there's a number of ways to do that. There's apps that you can put on your phone like Sleep Cycle. Put the phone next to your bed or put it under the top sheet of above your mattress, and it actually monitors your sleep, and you get a sense of how much you're actually sleeping. I think that is really important. Obviously, set your alarm for a specific number of hours after you're going to be going to bed, and then once you set that alarm, actually go to bed. Don't read a book in bed, don't watch TV or stay awake, actually go to bed, because it's not the time that you're in bed, it's the time that you're asleep. You can also track it there's bracelets, there's rings that track your energy levels throughout the day, how physically active you were, and then tell you a good guideline of how fatigued you are, so you can gauge, all right, maybe tonight's a night that I need extra sleep. There's a number of different ways to do it. On my YouTube channel, I've got a lot of videos about ways to get better sleep. I think that is key in terms of little things you can do, maybe turning your devices off, phones, TVs before you go to bed, ways to make the rooms darker, lots of different tips like that. But the bottom line is you need to get more sleep. It doesn't just affect your health, but it can prevent you from getting burnout in your work. If you have more interest or want to know more about workplace burnout, click the videos below, and I look forward to seeing you next time.